Drew and Stu are on the air.
Ready? Right.
Whether you're fading with Drew or riding with Cam, this is the place to get your weekly NFL picks.
Hello and welcome back to the Drew and Stu podcast. I'm Drew, that's Cam. We got some exciting news. We have a live show on Wildcard Weekend, Sunday, January 11th at the Mansion in Kingston, Ontario. Tickets are $15. The event is sponsored by Pabst Blue Ribbon. You're going to get t-shirt giveaways.
We got a beer sponsor?
Oh, yeah. We got t-shirt giveaways, visor giveaways. You're going to get some fanny packs. You come watch us do a live podcast, and following the podcast, me and Cam are going to hang around for the entire Sunday slate. Could be Bills Seahawks on Wildcard Sunday, Cam. It could be both those teams playing. We might be sweating it out. Hit some parlays with us. It'll be a great time at the Mansion in Kingston.
Oh, amazing. I didn't even realize we had a beer sponsor. Yeah, and you know what, Drew? There's a casino in Gananoque just down the road, but I'm not sure if we're going to have time with all the shows that we have to do, but we'll take your buddy Mikey, we'll throw him in the trunk, and we'll go on a road trip, Saints fan.
Yeah, and Cam, this place is awesome, man. It's 3 floors,
I've never
TVs.
been. Are you serious?
Yep,
okay.
3 floors. It's the best sports place to watch, or best place to watch sports in Kingston.
Amazing. Shout out to I can't even believe we're going on a road trip. I love to get out of the house, and this is going to be awesome, Drew. I feel like the old days when I go to the bars and get on the microphone, but we're actually like doing a show and stuff like that. There, usually I just go there and chuck T-shirts to kids. I've given out so many Bills T-shirts this year. It's unbelievable stuff. But let's keep the party rolling. First disclaimer: we'll talk about some of these games. I apologize to Drew, even though he's a grown man. I strong-armed him into a pick, and it cost us big time. And I got to be honest with you, Drew. The closer it gets to the end of the season, I can't sleep. I was just raging last night. Like I was tossing and turning and talking to stuffed animals, and honestly, and it's so ironic how I told you I'm not sure if the Seahawks, maybe the Falcons will show up this week. Like my team against probably the team that has screwed me more in the past 6 years lets us down. What else? That's just I couldn't believe the circumstances.
Yeah, it's proven, Cam, the last couple of weeks. Like when we do these late switches, they don't work out.
They don't.
I feel like we haven't been on the right side of a late switch one time. Like it's just been like,
no, we're going to go back next year. Learning experience. First 5 instincts, you send them in. It's just I don't even want to talk about them anymore. And know what the thing is too. But I am going to stick to one thing that I said. And everyone goes, "Oh, this team sucks. This team's shit." Okay, bet on the Chiefs all year. How's your wallet doing? The Saints won outright.
Yeah,
Tennessee won outright.
The Saints obliterated the remaining people in Survivor.
Oh, Survivor, you're all done. And I'll tell you this, Drew. On the money line, you get these teams in the 300s. You lay juice with Kansas City. So don't tell me about shit teams and this and that and whatever. That's why spreads are there. And Drew, once I got out of my lane, everything changed. I am who I am. I will take shit teams. They will cover. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm never changing. And because I proved a point. Never. I'm a dogs guy. The only favorite, maybe, and we pushed on Green Bay, but the real spread was 6.5. I'm not lying. Yeah. Everywhere it closed. Some places closed at 6. 6.5 was there. And that got dicey too. Drew's texting me. I'm like, we're going to get annihilated this week. We need Philly bad, pal. Bad.
Yeah. It's all in Philly's hands tonight. And they let us down last week, so let's see if they do it again. It's definitely possible, so we'll find out.
I should have stayed with it, Drew, because you say, "Oh, the Chiefs have screwed me all year." They just keep on screwing you. So why would we take a team that's, it's the expression "catch a fall"?
And it was one of the most popular picks in the contest. We thought it was going to be the other side. That was the popular side, and we were wrong.
The line went to 5 by game time.
I know.
People were betting them.
Cam, the popular picks in the contest were 1 and 4 this week, as usual. Like the top 5.
So you know what? If we go 3 and 2, we're not going to. We might stick around. Is that what you're telling me?
We'll see. We'll see.
Okay.
We'll see. We need Philly tonight.
Try to stay positive, Drew. I just want to put my head through a window right now.
To recap the week, I was 8-4-1. You were 6-6-1. I think that ties us on the season.
Does it really?
Pending what Philly happens, my props are 3-2. Cam, our teaser was the worst teaser in a long time. We had 5 out of the 12 wrong.
That's
on
pretty
the teaser.
Good. Pretty good.
The Colts screwed us. The Jets plus 10 did not even come close.
No, that's my fault. I know you like Miami a lot. I'll take heat for that. But
how about that Raiders game, Cam? I was on the Broncos, and it was the last leg of a parlay I had. Broncos minus 9.5. The Raiders throw a pass for no reason, run up, spike the ball, then they throw another pass, and the receiver gets interfered with. They get an untimed down because the ref just throws a flag for no reason. And then Pete Carroll's like, you know what? We're down 10 points. Let's just kick a field goal.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. We have 0 time for an onside kick, but let's just kick a field goal anyway so we can cover the spread. It was like of course it's the Vegas team that does it. You're telling me Pete Carroll didn't know the spread? Like It was super weird. Why not just go Hail Mary? What does that field goal do for them, Cam? Explain it to me.
Well, yeah, you go down one possession, but you have like literally no time.
No, there was
left
literally zero time on the clock. Zero. They had no time for an onside kick. It made zero sense to kick that field goal.
They just want to see how Carlson's leg is, I guess. But I will say this: the Raiders have always Broncos, like even back in the old days, Broncos Raiders is like those like that. That is one of the like hated like Chiefs Broncos, like those three teams just absolutely like. Drew, you go to their games like. Old Raider fans got Denver fan with a knife in his neck going, you better shut up or I'm going to throw you down. I will say, Cam,
Kenny Pickett looked a lot better than Geno Smith.
Kenny Pickett is actually not a bad quarterback.
You know why? Because he moves a lot more. He runs.
He does. I will say this, though. That is the shadiest shit going. And, just helping out bettors and screwing Denver bettors. But that's the NFL,
Cam, how about that? I was on the Steelers. I had Steelers on the money line, luckily. But
great call by
that Isaiah Likely catch/no catch. Like, sometimes I don't know what a catch is in the NFL, man. Like, I thought it was a touchdown. They called it a touchdown. They slowed it down. It looked like a touchdown. And then they're like, oh, no, it doesn't matter if you had 2 feet. You have to make
that was bullshit, by the way.
And he's like, you have to tuck it away or something. I'm like, I don't know. He was holding away from the defender for 2 steps, had it, and then got knocked away. Like,
wow. Look at my changes. Pittsburgh to Ravens, wrong. Cincy to Bills, wrong. I would have had the same record as you. You're right. I'm done. I'm sticking with my first instincts, and maybe I'll do one change if we both agree on it. But if we're on different sides of a change, it stays. Well, I'm telling you, I'm in orbit these days. I got to be honest with you, Drew. I hate this month. Like, I don't have
Cam,
children.
It's funny because since he was your bronze pick on the Monday show, and we probably would have had him in the contest if you didn't switch on the Thursday show.
Thanks for making me feel way better.
No, just saying, I'm proving our changes don't work.
They don't work. Hey, okay, I will defend one
I switched
thing.
off Houston
Did I know
to KC.
Daniel Jones was going to friggin' break both of his fucking legs?
I know.
Hey, did we know that Kansas City's lineman gets hurt like on the first play of the fucking game, and these guys got like Vaseline on their hands?
And then Bucker misses the kick. That was the funniest.
Dude, that's Drew. They were coming back and they were there.
I know.
All they have to do is go ahead. They get the credit.
Oh, and then Andy Reid going for on fourth.
Oh, that was so desperate.
His own 30.
What is happening here?
Your defense has held them to 0 yards in the second half. Why are you going for this?
It was like a Twilight Zone episode watching some of these games, man. Like, I'm like, what is happening? No, that's desperation.
I was like, I hate these guys so much, and now
I do too.
I'm cheering for them. I was like, you know what? I'm glad they're out of the playoffs, and they
Dude,
still
Baltimore,
have a
Lamar, Kansas City, Joe Burrow. Drew said the smartest thing when we're in the green room before the show. He goes, if the Bills can't do it this year, when the fuck are they going to do it? It's now or never. It's Bills. This is it. Get it? But I'm telling you, Drew, first of all, they should have covered at the start of that game when Burrow started to implode and the Bills started going wild on defense. The fact that Cincinnati came back and the Bills could have ran away with that. Cook fumbles. Like, there's so many stupid things that happen. Oh, my God. Like,
But the Bills were down 10 with 8 minutes to go. And ended up
winning.
They ended up being up 10 like 4 minutes later.
What a roller coaster betting that game. Wow.
Luckily, I had Cincy plus the points, and that late touchdown made them cover, so I was happy about that.
There you go.
Bills looking good. Just their defense is trash, so they probably don't win the playoffs anyway. Any other final thoughts about the week that was? No. The Rams absolutely annihilated the Cardinals.
The Seahawks actually didn't look very good to that Shaheed 100-yard return, and that's why they went out and got that guy.
And their defense went bananas once because Kirk Cousins was like, oh, I got to throw now. Okay.
Yeah, exactly, Drew. That's the whole thing. And look what happened in the Denver game. Exactly the same thing with your boy Mims. Mims returns a kick. The Raiders are in the game, and then all of a sudden, things kind of change quick. Those huge special teams plays, man, they're massive in games. They get a team going. I'm watching Butker miss kicks, and the guy almost shanked another. Like, what is happening?
I know he almost missed the other one. It was crazy from 30.
Whatever, they're done.
All right.
Drew. Moving forward, then whatever. I might bet against them every game for the rest of my life.
And then, funny enough, with the Colts injuries and Chargers, tough schedule. The Chiefs might sneak into the 7-hole, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Monday Night Football, Eagles Chargers. Here are the props I like for tonight, Cam. I like Justin Herbert more than over 213 passing yards. Ladd McConkey over 52.5 receiving yards. He's been over this in 5 of 7. A.J. Brown over 61.5 receiving yards. He's been over 100 in back-to-back games. And Kamani Vidal more than 9 rush attempts. He's had 25 in 2 of his last 3. I know Hampton is back, but they've mentioned a million times Hampton's not going to get a full workload. We're going to split the backfield. Vidal is going to get more than 9 carries. This is how the team can stay on the field.
No need to stay at Hampton Inns when the Motel 6 will keep the light on for you. He's going to do, literally, this guy's coming off injury, people. He's not going to get 20 touches. If the Chargers make the playoffs, you need to have backs that are healthy. You'd be a moron to run this guy into the ground. It's Vidal time. right?
Let's do an anytime TD parlay for tonight, Cam. You pick one guy, I'll pick one guy, and then we'll agree on a third.
I don't even know if I want to take Saquon Barkley. He never gets touchdowns.
I know, and he's what's wrong with this guy?
What's wrong with Jalen Hurts not giving the ball to him more, or the play calling by their offensive coordinator?
That's fair.
Like Hurts is all this tush push bullshit. Anyway, I want to take Bart. If we're on the Eagles tonight, we have to take an Eagle. I don't know who to take.
Okay, well, why don't you pick a Charger then?
Vidal.
All right, Cam's taking Vidal, who's plus 260 anytime because Hampton's now all the way down to plus 150. I think it's going to be the Vidal show as well. I will go with Eagles, Jalen Hurts. He's going to get one tush push plus 105. And then we can agree on a two. We're going to go Goddard, Devontae Smith, or
Goddard.
AJ Brown. Goddard? All right. So our 3-leg parlay for TDs, Vidal, Hurts, and Goddard, 26-1.
Perfect. Because we're taking guys that are not minus. We're taking guys who are actually plus money.
Exactly. All right, Cam. Moving on to actually before we move on, this episode is brought to you by Prize Picks. It's the holiday season, Cam, the best time of year for sports, bowl games, basketball matchups, playoff pushes. It's all happening at once. And while you and I are out here making decisions every day, what gifts to buy, what to eat, what picks to change, what games we're going to watch, there's one place where it feels good to be right, and that's Prize Picks. My lineup for tonight on Prize Picks start with Justin Herbert, more than 213 passing yards. He's been over this in 5 of his last 7. Ladd McConkey, more than 52.5 receiving yards. He's been over that in 5 of his last 7. A.J. Brown, more than 61 receiving yards. And Kamani Vidal, more than 9 rush attempts. The same props I gave you earlier. That's my lineup on Prize Picks. The payout is 9 times your play, and you just have to hit 3 of 4 to win the flex play. Enter this lineup for $20. Leave with $180. Download the Prize Picks app today and use code DREWSTEW to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code DREWSTEW to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks, it's good to be right.
Drew, give a good shout out to Prize Picks and everything else. Guys, stick with these guys. I'm going to give you guys a valuable lesson around the holiday season. I've had Christmases where I've been in church, like literally crying about a Hawaii bowl. Like, $2,000, $3,000 on Hawaii versus SMU. And I'm sitting there going, what have I done to my life? So you don't need this credit stuff. I know people get in trouble. They go, I'd really like to win money so I can be a hero around the holidays. Don't be a hero around the holidays. Stay in your lane and do that stuff. I'm going to tell you, Drew, I've ruined many a holiday through insane gambling. Like, you know what I mean? When I was younger and I did ridiculous stuff. Thank God we got sports books and stuff now. I used to deal with the guy on the street, and Christmas, let's just say, got a little bit lean.
Yes. Cam, this Sunday is my wife's family's Christmas party. And I'm just like, it's the first round of the fantasy football playoffs. You're making me miss some football at the football games. And she's like, I don't give a shit. And I was like, fair enough.
Yeah, that's the wife, Drew. That's the way. That's the way things go. Like, even at my other job, I'm like, they're having their Christmas party today. I go, it's Monday Night Football. Why don't you just do it on Tuesday? Like, I just don't understand. Here's another
our brains
thing.
work around the football schedule, and everyone else is like, who cares?
Ladies, gentlemen, Drew's right. Like, if you're a college guy, you do your shit on Sunday. If you're an NFL guy, you do your shit on Saturday. Just easy tips from me and Drew. Like, you know what I mean? It's like,
Cam, my son's birthday earlier in the year in October. We did it at 10 a.m. It was a 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. party, so that we could close out the party, get home for football. And I was like,
that's called good parenting.
Yeah, 1-year-old's party. Everyone's like, why is that 10 a.m.? I was like, he's won.
Because he's won. He's going to go to bed, and I want to watch football. Get out of here.
Coffee and donuts at a place, done.
Sounds amazing. I would have showed up, and I could still watch football. So what are we doing here?
Thursday Night Football. Atlanta Falcons going to Tampa to take on the Bucs. The Bucs minus 4.5 coming off their disappointing loss to the Saints. The Bucs, Cam, have fallen right off the wagon. They're 7-6 on the season, in jeopardy of losing the division. Luckily, they have 2 games against the Carolina Panthers remaining, and that's going to decide the division, essentially. The Falcons, Cam, pretty much done. There was the first time they didn't cover as underdog this season was last week against the Seahawks. Do you go back to the well with them plus 4.5, or you think the Bucs get revenge at home?
Do you want to start? Because you did better. I'm still, my mind's still a little bit wonky. And
I like
Atlanta,
the Bucs.
I
like the Bucs. Okay. I know the Falcons cover a lot as underdogs, and the Bucs are 1-5 ATS at home. This is different, though. They haven't had this short of a line at home against a bad football team. The Bucs can smack some bad teams, and you know what? I know Tyler Shuck ran wild all over them, but I think this is like our season's on the line. 7-7, we can't go. So give me the Bucs minus 4.5.
This might change. Is Cousins playing?
Probably.
Okay. Well, if he starts, he can't run. So if like any other quarterback was there, a running quarterback could do something. Oh God. I'm going to take the Falcons for now. Very changing. Okay. said I wouldn't change picks. Okay. Yeah, give me the Falcons.
All right, Cam going with his boy Frank Falcon. Right off the bat,
I hate Frank Falcon right now.
Where do you think mystery tiebreaker man is?
Bucks. Yar.
Correct.
4.5.
On the Bucks, minus 4.5. Up
God,
next,
I wish this is the game. Yep.
the Cleveland Browns and Shedeur Sanders going to Chicago to take on the Bears. The Bears go from plus 6.5 to minus 7.5 the next week against the Browns. The Browns got run all over by the Titans, Cam. And then that 2-point conversion play. Stefanski's like, let's take the quarterback off the field. It looked like he was blatantly throwing.
That was ridiculous. That was one of the worst 2-point conversions ever.
The play would have worked if Judkins pitched it back, but then he was like, "Oh, I forgot what I was supposed to do."
Yeah,
and it was ridiculous. I felt bad for the Browns fans there, but it'll work out for them in the end.
Well, nobody won their Survivor this week because my buddies were in the original and they had Cleveland this week. They're done. So I don't know what the hell. And the other guys who had the other pick would have been Tampa Bay. So you're done too.
Yep.
Who's left? I'd like to know if you won your Survivor pool with taking Jacksonville, more power to
Cam,
you.
the Circus Survivor's got like 8 guys left in it. It's for $18 million.
I thought it was going to be. I thought there'd be like 2 left in it.
Well, there was like 38 before this week. So
some guys take multiple entries too.
If you're one of the 8 left, do you split? Go, hey guys,
yes,
stop the 18
I do.
million?
But I'm not a millionaire.
Fair.
Honestly, if I was one of 8 guys left, the first thing I do is sell my team. I listen to offers and I talk to other guys and go, who here is not a millionaire? Who wants to
anyone who's entered for $1,000 will take the 1.5 million or whatever it is that you get for splitting with 8 people.
I would, but I'm also not. Some of these guys, Drew, it's about winning the contest and they have money. They're like, you know what? Screw it. Like I know a couple guys in the contest, they are millionaires. They're like, I'm just going to go in there and try to win more money, right?
Yep. So I'd sell my ticket then. All right.
I'd sell it.
Which side of this game are you on? The Browns?
I'm on the Bears.
Cam finally going to bear down. Explain why.
I just think Cleveland's a different team on the road.
Yeah, they are.
Other than the game against the Raiders, who just absolutely suck shit. They're so bad. The Raiders are a train wreck. Chicago off that loss. They were in that game with Green Bay, right?
They should have won. If Caleb Williams just looks at DJ Moore, who was wide open on that play that he threw the pick on, they win the game.
Sanders is getting a hell of a lot better, though. Take a look at his numbers. But you know what?
The Raiders and Titans. Let's relax.
You're right. I'll take the Bears.
Yeah, I think the Bears win this game. I think they're going to win it by a lot. People laugh. They're like, when Drew says team's going to smoke them, they never smoke them. Hey, Seattle and the Rams both smoked the teams.
Yeah, don't get too excited though. We gotta stick to the point.
I got you.
No, you're good, dude. You're good. You're like,
I think the Bears.
I'm the problem this week. I admit when I fuck up. I fucked up on a couple things. Even though you're a grown man, I didn't mean to strong arm you. You know what the worst is? We should have just talked. I should have just turned off my phone, which I was going to do. But I was so worried about the damn, this contest is Drew, it is screwing with my mind. I need to get it out. I don't know what I want to do. Pretend like I'm playing for $5 with a buddy.
Exactly. That's it.
Start thinking about money, man. It makes me do dumb things.
All right, I'm on Chicago as well. I think the Bears are going to smoke the Browns minus 7.5. Not enough points. How about the Bears going from the 1 seed to the 7 seed after one loss? That's crazy.
Game. The Bears. The thing about the Bears is, I'll give them all the credit in the world. They had a great game plan against Green Bay too. They were running in the cold. Green Bay. I mean, Drew's texting me. He's like, "Where's this vaunted Green Bay defense?" I go, "They can't breathe. They're tired."
They let Caleb Williams roll it to the right every time. I'm like, guys, stop him from rolling out to his right. That's what he's killing you with it. And every time Micah Parsons goes too far.
I could tell you this next game, just whatever. I think I'm going to make a statement. Hey, Ron Raven, Baltimore fans, your team sucks. You're the most overrated pieces of crap that are in the
Cam, something's got to be seriously wrong with Lamar Jackson.
You know what? And I think Harbaugh's. I'm gonna say this too. I think Harbaugh doesn't make adjustments. I think he is the most overrated coach too. Oh, Harbaugh. What are you doing? You're sitting there doing nothing. Pittsburgh and Aaron Rodgers hasn't had a good game, and he was throwing like he was a rookie again. He was just shredding these guys. I'm on Cincinnati outright. Give me the damn points.
Okay.
I know they lost.
I didn't even introduce this game yet, but it's Ravens at Bengals. Bengals are -2.
Drew, I told
+2 at home. Cam, my issue was the Ravens saw the Bills going to Pittsburgh and absolutely run it down their throats over and over. And then they just hey, let's just stop running the football. I know we're down.
There's something wrong with Lamar, too. You can't take a sack at the end of the game. This team is flawed in so many areas. They're not that good.
His TD is called a TD.
Yeah, well, it wasn't. But you know what? It was a TD. And I was on these idiots last week. Stay in my lane again. The Bengals, they could have beat the Bills. I'm on the Bengals. Sorry, Drew. But you do what you got to do. You going with the Ravens?
I think I'm going to go with the Ravens here.
You got to be kidding me.
I want to go Bengals because I like their offense is unstoppable. And
think about it. The Bengals win this game. It's good for the NFL. 5-9. The Ravens go to 6-8 with 3 weeks left.
Yeah, and my thing is like this is the Ravens' life on the line. Like
it's the Bengals' life on the line.
The Bengals are done. They're not making shit.
Yeah, they're done. They're done.
So my worry is that Cincinnati is now checked out and it's just going to be Burrow throwing to Chase to get him his incentives on his bonuses on his.
So what's Pittsburgh got? 7 wins.
Pittsburgh 7-6.
Okay, here's the deal. If Pittsburgh go, how many games are left? 4? Yeah, say they go 1-3 and the Bengals go 4-0. Let's see how the Bengals play. I'm not giving up yet. Let me see here. We got.
I think the Bengals already lost to the Steelers, though, right? I don't think they have a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Oh no, because the Bengals are 3-1 in the division, so maybe you're right.
Anyway, I'm not sticking a fork in him till the Bengal is officially dead. And right now, he's been a hunter's got him. Bam, crossbow. He's struggling, but he's trying to get to the woods to revamp. Take the fucking bow out and come back, and then he's going to grab that Raven and just snap his neck. Bengals.
All right. Well, I'm on the Ravens.
Swat him.
I think the Ravens win this game in 2 points. I got to go with the side with 2 points, so I think they're going to win.
Well, we're on different sides too much already.
That's fine. Where do you think Mr. Tiebreaker Man is on this one?
Oh, he's on the Bengals, his third favorite team.
Correct. On the Bengals.
Correct.
All right. The Chargers.
Here we go.
To KC to take on the Chiefs. The Chiefs -4.5 at home. Chargers beat them in week 1 of the season. Kind of embarrassed them. They threw all over them. But Cam, the Chiefs 4-3 ATS at home. Back-to-back killer losses for them on the season.
I'll know it. I got a disclaimer. Chargers lose to Philly. I'm on Chargers. If they win this game, I'm probably going to take Kansas City. But Drew, what are they going to do against the Chargers defense with 3 offensive linemen out? They friggin' they got hurt in the secondary. Like these guys are an infirmary. Kelsey can't even move either. Their whole team's hurt.
My thing is, Cam, the Chargers defense is not the Houston Texans defense. It's not a great defense. They have no pass rush, which is how you beat Mahomes. They legit have no pass rush in LA.
You know what? I'll go on Kansas City with you. And actually, that's a recipe for disaster. We were both on Kansas. I switched from Houston. I loved Houston all week too. That's another stupid thing what the hell am I doing? I don't even shouldn't even be like
this. Might be my minerals. I love the Chiefs this week.
I kind of think it's about you know what? The Chiefs stock has gone from like literally the price of a gold bar to like nothing. Like it's like ass coin. Remember that? Like
they still have some life with that Daniel Jones injury. I like it's crazy.
I know what, Drew. Life. You're bringing up good points. You'll never get the stock lower. They could have hung a 3.5. It's a 4.5. Feels weird. You're right. I'm going to go with Kansas City on this game, but you're not going to change me on Baltimore, Cincinnati.
All right. Done. I wasn't trying to. I agree. I think the Chiefs can score at will against the Chargers just because the defense doesn't have the pass rush to get them home.
New rule, Drew. New rule on Saturday after 7 p.m. I'm no longer, or 8 p.m. I'll give it one more final look. I'm not going to correspond with you. Anything. The only thing I might do is
Friday.
ask your what. Saturday we put them in, right? You put them in on
Friday
Saturday. Friday night. Anyway, I might need a shepherd's pie recipe from your wife. That's all I'm asking for is food tips. No football tips.
All right.
Done.
The Commanders going to New York to take on the Giants. Jaden Daniels, Cam, gets hurt again, taken out of the game. They're looking at his arm, and I was like, guys, why are you playing him?
Washington is the organization that ruined RG3's career. If you listen to the show, I told you the story against Seattle in the playoffs. The Seahawks were even looking at Shanahan going, sorry, it's a playoff game. We don't want to hit your quarterback anymore, but we have to because we need to win. Take him out. They didn't take him out. You saw RG3. He's working for ESPN now. I'm taking the New York Giants in this football game -2.5. Washington's dead.
Yeah,
they suck.
I'm going to take the Giants as well with their interim head coach off of a bye. Jackson Dart's finally rested. I think they're a better football team. Commanders are toast, and please don't play Jaden Daniels for his own safety. Get a higher draft pick. Who cares?
I know. What do you guys do? Dan Quinn, wave the flag.
You're going to get
the problem is it's a divisional game though. Then they don't like the Giants. Oh, this is crazy. So if the Giants win, they go 3-11. And Washington will be 3-11.
Yeah, Washington will move up probably 3 spots in the draft if they lose this game.
Both of these teams don't need a quarterback either.
Yep, it's great things to lose this game for you. I know, Cam. If you're a fan, let's say your team's 4-9, would you cheer for your team to lose to get a higher pick, or are you like a guy that's like, I don't care what the record is, I want them to win?
That's a really good question, Drew. It depends on the scenario. Sometimes I like. How do I explain this? Guys,
I'm on team. I'm on team as soon as you're out of the playoffs, lose as many games as you can. Because it's better for the future.
But you have to understand something. This is what people don't understand. Me and you are on a 3-win or 4-win team. We're buddies. We have wives. You have kids. I have other problems. I'm playing for my next contract.
Yeah.
I am not going to go out in the field and say, fuck it.
No, I'm saying as
ownership
a fan,
wants you to tank. Players don't want to tank.
Fair, but I'm saying as a fan, do you want your team to lose, or are you a fan that's like,
I would like them to
win
compete. I would like them to players to try to bring in some younger players. But yeah, losing's fine.
Like what the Browns did yesterday, perfect as a Browns fan. You guys showed fight. You had a chance to win at the end of the 2-point conversion. You terrible play.
And Tennessee wins outright. So who's got the worst record in the league right now?
That's what I'm saying. I'd rather be a Browns fan yesterday. So I'm happy. Shedeur looked great, and we still lost the Titans to improve our draft pick.
What were the odds of the Raiders to have the worst record in the NFL at the start of the year? I'm going to tell you, it was pretty damn good.
It was pretty high, yeah.
Yeah, because they had Saints, Browns, Titans, all those teams.
You're not wrong.
Yeah, so we're on the Giants.
Speaking of those Raiders, Cam, who are 1-5 straight up on the road and 2-4 ATS, they're going to Philadelphia, take on the Eagles. The Eagles at home, -12.5. Kenny Pickett returning to Pennsylvania. Will Geno Smith be back? Who knows? Might be Pickett starting for the Raiders.
You know what? I'm taking the Raiders in this spot.
Cam,
the Eagles don't they don't win by margin. If Kenny Pickett starts, former Philadelphia Eagle, and the guys seem to really like him, Philadelphia, the one thing that they don't do well is cover big numbers. They don't. The Raiders suck. I'm not going to try to tell you guys the Raiders are going to win this game. You're asking the Philadelphia Eagles, who more probably by game time, I think probably 70% of the people are going to be on them. Hell, it's going to probably go to 13. I'm going to tell you, or 13.5. The Raiders, if Kenny Pickett starts, Max Crosby gets pressure on Hurts. I'm telling you, Drew, Philadelphia will win, but it won't be by like tons of points. They'll win by like a touchdown. This team,
Cam, this to me is the same recipe we were talking about when it was Raiders-Chargers, and the Chargers covered the big number anyway. Some teams are just bad, and I think the Raiders are just bad, and I can't take I don't care what the number is, I can't bet on the Raiders. Okay, it could be plus 25, I can't bet it.
This will not be in minerals, but I'm sticking to my guns. Give me the Raiders 12.5. And by the way, Drew, I need to know all the spreads when we're betting this stuff, so I document them now, because I think we should both get a win for that Green Bay game. At 7's not the number, 6.5.
Fair.
I'm a stubborn guy. You can ask the listenership too.
Well, that was the push. Number. It's fine because we go by what's in our contest, our pick'em contest.
You're right. Okay, so
I'm that's fine. Where do you think mystery tiebreaker man was?
Oh, he's on Fly Eagle Fly.
Correct.
I'm 4-0 with his picks. Too bad I didn't do this in the contest this week.
4-0 on the tiebreaker picks. All right. Up next, the Jacksonville Jaguars, who screwed us. Well, they didn't screw us. Daniel Jones screwed us. I think we were on the wrong side regardless. We should have been on the Colts.
You know what, Drew? And I'm going to be honest. When I woke up, the first instinct when I looked at our list was this Jaguar game is giving me concerns.
Yep.
And when I get that feeling, I know we're fucked. I had that feeling in the Raider-Jaguar game. I had it kind of in the Philadelphia-Chicago game. It's weird. You get these vibes and you're like, God, that's the issue that I have. I wish there was just a site that we could change a pick before a game, but we do have to do it before. It never goes well for us.
Yep. So Jets-Jags, Cam.
Yeah. What do you
minus 11.5.
What do you like?
I don't care. The issue is Cook going to start at quarterback for the Jets? Once Tyler went out, the Jets were fucked. It was just the Dolphins show.
Do you think the Jags can win by margin?
It's so many points, but that. Oh man, I will not be laying a single penny of my own money on this game, Cam.
I'm taking the Jets.
I will take the Jets because the Jags. That's a lot of.
This
points
is just a stupid line.
Yeah.
Sorry. Indianapolis with Riley Leonard, too. They had a couple of... I'm going to be honest with you. They wouldn't have won the game, but they got horrible calls in that game. Shit calls the whole game through. The Pittman offensive pass interference, that was... what did Michael Pittman ever do to anybody? The guy gets the worst calls. He's always getting flagged for
To be fair, their defense was trash.
Their defense was... It was more than trash. Etienne looked good. I'll take the Jets for now. Too many points.
I agree with that. Up next, the Arizona Cardinals going to Houston to take on the Texans. That Texans defense is minus 9.5. Cam, Jacoby Brissett got absolutely smoked by the Rams. The Rams ran all over them. The Houston Texans don't have the run game like the Rams do or the pass game like the Rams do. I know their defense is insane, but this game's got 13-10 written all over it to me.
Drew, I love you, man. And I got to be honest with you, you're seeing it well. I don't know if your kids are doing well in school. Your wife is being really good to you because you're seeing the picture, and I'm totally cloudy. But the one thing that I see, I just got a ray of sunshine. What did Houston do on national TV? This is the angle, guys, like the Rams-Carolina game. Arizona looked like shit.
Yeah, got dominated.
Houston is now coming off a win in Kansas City with defense. This has got, I'm on the Cardinals.
Yep.
I'm on the Cardinals. Or what are we getting? 9.5, 10?
9.5. Yep.
That line will go to 10 by
10.5
time.
by game time.
Yeah. You know what? I like it at 9.5. Drew, I hate to say this. And remember you said, Cam, stop overthinking. This might be a mineral pick for me. As crazy as that sounds.
I don't mind that because everyone's going to be on
Houston. Remember you were on the Dolphins against Falcons when they were 9.5 point underdogs. The exact same spread.
Yep.
I gotta be myself. I gotta fucking take these teams. It's the only thing that works for me. Every time I take a big favorite or something stupid, I lose. And I'm done with this shit. I'm overthinking everything. Cardinals. That's the play. Nice and simple. What's Houston's stock at? Too high. Cardinals is a penny stock. They could show up in this game and lose a heartbreaker.
Yep. I think the Cardinals are live on the money line.
Drew, I don't know what you're not sleeping at a Holiday Inn because you actually have a home. You don't need a hotel, but you're doing really, really well with your brain. Whatever you're drinking, maybe know what it is. Drew likes beets, and beets are really good for your brain. So maybe that beetroot powder is making them smarter. Cardinals, cheap.
All right, we're both on the cards. Up next, the Buffalo Bills going to New England to take on the Patriots. Looking for revenge from that embarrassing loss in Buffalo in week 8, I think it was. Cam, looking to close the gap in the division. 50-50 right now. The bets coming on both sides. Bills road favorites is essentially a pick 'em. Cam, I got to go to Buffalo here just because it's hard to sweep Josh Allen in a season series. Yes, the Patriots could do it coming off a bye. They're going to be really prepared for them again, and it's on the road. But Buffalo. I can't not take Josh Allen as a 1 point. Just has to win the game.
I agree with you. I think Buffalo, what they showed in the fourth quarter, I just have one tip for this team. Stop showing up slow. You did it fucking again against.
Well, it's their defense, Cam.
It's the whole thing. Your defense is like why
the Bengals
can't
touchdown.
Yeah, no, and then in the fourth, all of a sudden, pick and Epeneza's making moves and everybody's doing like, why can't you do this for 60 fucking minutes? And then you'd win this game by 20. I'm still taking Buffalo. Buffalo Bill, boom, 1 point. Let's go.
Yeah, Cam.
Drew, this might make my minerals as well.
It might be in mine, just because I can't see the Patriots.
I like where we're going this week. So basically, I'm writing down things that we both agree on: the Cardinals, Giants, Bills. Okay, cool.
Up next, the Detroit Lions going to LA to take on the Rams. The Lions coming off their huge win over the Cowboys, which we were both on, the Lions side of that. The Rams annihilated the Cardinals. Can Stafford, again, against his old team, his old stomping grounds, can he beat them again? And by margin, this is a lot of points. Can you go on this game? I kind of like Lions. I'm gonna go and surprise you. I think the Rams win this game by margin.
Really?
Just because everyone saw the Detroit Lions smoke the Cowboys, 10 days rest.
The Rams are smoking everybody.
But the Rams want that 1 seed, Cam.
Actually, you know what? I just remembered something too. Seattle is playing Indy, who's banged up. This sets up the Thursday nighter for our live stream, Rams Seahawks for the division.
So you're going Detroit?
Yeah, I'm still taking Detroit.
All right.
Rams will win this game by 4.
Okay, so we're on opposite sides of this. Where do you think
I might switch this pick because you're doing well.
What about Mystery Tiebreaker Man?
Oh, he likes the Rams.
Incorrect. First loss. He's on the line.
I hesitated again. See, Drew?
Yeah, because you were overthinking this one. Maybe that's a bad time.
Could you help me stop overthinking everything in my life and just fucking react?
Up next, Cam's Carolina Panthers going to Cam's New Orleans Saints.
Oh, no. 2 friends in
the
a
Saints
fight.
are plus 2.5 home dogs, and already 84% of the money is coming in on Carolina, Cam. You know what that means for Drew? Automatically, ding, ding, ding. He's going to the Saints because it's 80%. That's my rule. Cam, I don't like it. I don't like taking the Saints.
I hate this game. I hate this game with a passion. Know what though? The more they could have made New Orleans 3 and you'd still get 80 on Carolina. So getting 3. This is crazy. So Carolina's coming off a bye, beating the Red. No, this has got Saints set up like this has got to be a weird, funky game. Dude, Tyler Shuck's starting to figure it out. These guys, like, they went into Tampa Bay and beat them. Like, the Saints.
My thing is, like, this could easily be Carolina.
Drew, do you know the Saints are 5-5 ATS, so I can start betting on bad teams?
Yeah, but that's because they're usually 8.5 and stuff. 2.5 is a low number.
I know, but
it feels like a trap. The Carolina side feels like a huge trap. That's why I'm going Saints.
Yes. Like, I'm just saying, though, look at some of these other teams. The Cardinals, on the other hand, are 1-9 ATS, and we love them this week. Yeah. I'm taking the New Orleans Saints for Mikey shucking oysters. It's going to be a nice, nice day. New Orleans wins this game or loses on a last-second field goal.
Yeah, I agree with that. And Cam, Cardinals are 4-6 ATS, unless I'm reading it wrong. I don't think
No, they are 1 yes, they actually are 4-6 ATS.
Yeah.
I told you, Drew, I got a lot of problems upstairs right now. Next game, please.
Next game, the Titans going to San Fran to take on the 49ers. 49ers coming off of their bye after getting a lucky win, I guess, in Cleveland. Impressive that they were on the road in Cleveland where no one else does well, and they were able to score at will. San Fran, 12.5. That's a lot of points, Cam, but I'm going to take it. I know it's a huge spread. I think CMC and the gang is going to absolutely annihilate the Titans.
The thing is, this is very similar. You look at similar opponents. Seattle beat Tennessee and didn't cover, but to Drew's earlier point when we did the show, Seattle took their foot off the gas, and they also had many defensive players injured in that game. I think it was 4, all starters. Seattle's got guys back. They would have murdered them in that game. If not, Drew, do you see their second-round draft pick out of South Carolina?
I mean, they were up 30-10 in Tennessee.
Seattle's defense is like literally they're drafting. Their first and second draft picks this year have been steals. Yep. Anyway, back to business. San Francisco, I am going to take the 49ers as well. They're going to win this game by 20 points.
Yep, I agree with that, Cam. I love San Francisco.
I love San Francisco. I actually, you know what? I'd never lay 12.5. This might be a mineral pick.
Yeah, and I think the Titans Cam
dude, I like the fact that we're on. See what we're doing here, Drew? We're on games together. That's 4 that we like together. See this now we're talking.
What do you think, Cam? Tennessee, apparently the rumors out of Tennessee is that if they get a top pick like first or second, they will not be afraid to select another quarterback.
But why? I think it's ridiculous. Drew, I'm going to tell you something.
Like, what do you get for Cam Ward? Are you trading right now? A third?
Listen, okay? Here's the thing about these quarterbacks coming.
They don't give them time to develop. That's the issue.
Here's the thing. Who's going to be the first quarterback taken in the draft? Mendoza, okay?
Yep.
Is he a franchise quarterback?
Well,
Cam Ward was more, he had more like hype coming out of this. Like, Cam Ward is starting to play better. Like, what is no, you do not take are we even having this discussion? No. What do you do? No, you don't take another quarterback. You build the lines to protect your quarterback.
Yeah, so they don't know if it's going to be Ty Simpson out of Alabama, Mendoza.
I'm telling you, don't take Ty Simpson. I like Ty Simpson's running ability and stuff. Watching that game against Georgia, that kid was in orbit. He's not ready for the big stage yet. Sorry.
And right now, Dante Moore out of Oregon is number 3 overall.
No, I don't mind Dante Moore. I think he's a little bit better. Great legs.
So would you rather Cam Ward or one of those 3?
I would want Cam Ward. Fair. And Mendoza's going to be okay, but I'm telling you, all those guys except for Moore, I think Moore could be sneaky good. He's very, very good in tough situations. Ty Simpson, he's had a couple of good games. He went up against one of the better defenses in Georgia and looked like shit. Alabama got throttled in that game. Sorry. Like, you're not ready, and now you're talking about getting rid of Cam Ward, who plays on a team with one of the worst offensive lines. Like, fuck off.
I think you just keep back and you use that high pick to get a left tackle or something.
You get a left tackle. You get a defensive end. Do something right. Like Philadelphia, Carter.
Or trade out of it and get a bevy of picks from someone.
Drew, if they draft a quarterback, like they're pulling a Cleveland Browns drafting Gabriel and Sanders. Sanders actually might be working out. They should have, and he would have gone higher in the draft if not for people thinking he had an attitude problem.
I mean, he might still have an attitude problem, but that's besides the point.
But it shouldn't be a 5th round damn pick. I can tell you that.
I agree that. Packers going to Denver to take on the Broncos. It's a huge matchup.
What a game.
Both teams going for the 1 seed in their respective conferences. The Broncos 11-2 have the tiebreaker over New England. They are 6-0 straight up at home but only 3-3 ATS. They are underdogs, Cam. They haven't lost at home yet this season, yet they're underdogs.
Please help me.
I'm going to go with the Packers here just because Denver, to me, they're still a paper tiger. I know everyone's like, oh, look how many teams they're being good teams. Cam, they're still not in the upper echelon of team to me.
Listen to this. I know it's basically a pick-em game. Green Bay's got to win by 1 or 2. 1.5 right now. Is that what we're looking at? 1.5?
Yep, 1.5.
Denver, despite a bad last field goal, whatever, couldn't pull away from the Raiders. Think about without that Mims touchdown. Like know what the thing is though? We're talking spreads. Denver, they're not thinking about, oh, let's cover, win by margin, da-da-da-da. Now this game is a pick'em. So, Drew, once again, I don't know what's going on with you, but things are going well. Green Bay, 1.5 pieces of cheese, hopefully the good stuff. I want Balderson, not that shitty old compliments cheddar. I want something like that costs money. Green Bay, they helped us last week, barely, but Denver, they could be in a world of hurt. Even though this game is in Denver, Green Bay, they need to show, oh man, this game is tough though, because Denver's defense is legit.
Yeah, but
Love can still make mistakes.
The Broncos barely beat the Raiders at home. They barely beat, who else did they face at home? The Giants. They barely beat the Giants at home.
Yeah, Green Bay's the play.
I just
Green Bay.
They barely beat the Chiefs. I just think someone's going to come in there and punch them in the mouth, and I think Green Bay has the capability to do that because they can throw the top off the defense. And
I'm with you. Did you feel the same way about the Cardinals as you did against like Miami and Atlanta that week? Because that's the dog that you jumped out at, which is kind of very interesting.
Yeah, I think the Cardinals are alive, and
okay, good.
Think they had a bad game plan against the Rams, but the Rams are a lot better.
Okay, well, I'm going to go with you on Green Bay. I think that's tough game though.
All right, Ryan Leonard and the Colts going to Seattle to take on your Seahawks. Seahawks minus 11.5. Cam.
Riley Leonard.
Sorry, Riley Leonard. Did I say Ryan?
Yeah, it's okay. There's a Ryan Leonard in hockey, right?
That's true. That's why I got that.
That's why Drew does a lot of hockey editing. So
Seattle minus 11.5. Cam. Huge spread. Their defense might put them in a pretzel.
Seattle's the play here. I don't like the margin. Drew was right.
My issue is, Cam, who the hell is betting on the Colts? Who?
That's the thing about Leonard.
I'm taking the Colts. I don't care.
You know what, Drew? This is the week.
I don't care who.
No. I just thought about this. The one thing that Seattle, with their pursuit, what does Leonard do well? The only thing he does well is run. And that's very bad for Seattle.
And we saw Bijan Robinson ran all over the Seahawks in the first half yesterday. If it's just Jonathan Taylor, they might just hand it off 35 times.
You know what? The Colts are the play. You're right again. I'll take
it. Like no one's going to
be Seattle will win this game.
This might be 13.5, 14.5.
I'm going to tell you something. Seattle might win this game by 4, setting up a rematch with the Rams. Then they'll show up because everyone will be betting the Rams. You're ahead of the curve again. Indy, give me the horseshoe who let us down last week. Another good tip by Drew will tell you, guys. Just because a team fucks you, like Kansas City was losing and losing and losing and losing. We went to them. We got lost again. Sometimes these teams. They can look shit one week. They can bounce back the other week. Indy seems to be that type of team.
Yep, and their defense isn't that bad.
They have to play for something now. They got to figure something. Like, you don't think the Colts are going to go into Seattle?
Everyone's counting them for dead, Cam. Like,
I know.
They're losing the playoff spot. They suck now. Like
Seattle has problems stopping running backs sometimes.
If Daniel Jones was healthy in this game, what's this line? 5.5?
No, probably still about 6, 7.
But it's not 11.
Oh, it's not 11.5, 12. No. Yeah. Riley Leonard will probably get you 5.5, 6 point. Yeah. So, probably around.
All right. So we
6.
might be wrong, but no one's betting on an Indy, which makes
we are. Indy. Yeah. I was wrong. I'm 1 week wrong with the Seahawks. You said Falcons were the play. Now Indy's the play. I was wrong with the Falcons.
Exactly. The Dallas Cowboys, Cam, on Sunday Night Football hosting the Minnesota Vikings. The Vikings coming off their big win.
Dallas is going to murder these guys.
Their defense is very good. But they haven't gone up against an offense.
Everyone's getting on J.J. McCarthy's nuts for one game. Dallas.
I agree, Cam. I think Dallas is the play here. I think they might smoke them, like you just said. They're in a must-win territory now because they can't lose another game this season to have a chance at the playoffs. The 10-6-1 is their target, and then they need some help still. So give me the Dallas Cowboys to win this game by more than 6.
Love it, Drew. We got one more to go.
Quick and easy, both on Dallas Cowboys. No love for
putting my minerals together.
The Miami Dolphins going to Pittsburgh to take on the Steelers. The Steelers coming off their big win over the Ravens. They're 7-6. They can take a stranglehold in this division if they go 8-6. Cam,
Dolphins outright
4 straight. I think Miami might win this game
outright. Pittsburgh. Oh, you beat Baltimore. Drew talked about it. The tight end, it was a touchdown. Miami is starting to fucking murder teams. Like, you know what? Apologies. This is what we do. McDaniel, Dolphins. You could have easily quit. You still went into a cold weather game and absolutely slapped around the Jets. This team is a 6-7 football team that believes they can run the table and get into the playoffs. Yep. You know what, Pittsburgh? You're going to be in a world of hurt in this game. I think Miami's going to show up and win this game outright. I think they win this game like 21-17.
Damn, I have it in my head too. Dolphins, after 7 straight wins, are 9-7. Week 18, they're in Foxborough with a chance to knock the Patriots out of their division lead if the Bills win and plus to make a playoff spot. It'd be crazy. Cam, I think Miami wins this game outright just because I think they're going to be running all over them. I know Achane was banged up, but they said that he could have came back in the game if he needed to, but they were just up by so much they didn't need to put him in. I don't know how the Steelers stopped the Dolphins offense. I know the Steelers defense is back now because they held Lamar in check. Lamar's not the same. Something's wrong with him. I think after the season we're going to see like he needs like severe surgery on his knee or something. He just doesn't look right. So give me the Dolphins, and look, it's already 72% of the bets coming on Pittsburgh. I love it. I hope it gets to 80%. I hope we get a 2.5 by
No, we want 3.5, not 2.5, buddy.
I hope we get a 3.5 by game time. This might be my minerals. I love Miami. Yeah, we're reading each other's mail in the last couple games.
I like this. And now I wrote down 7 games. It's going to make things easier this week. No fluctuating, whatever. These are games we agree on. Then we just have to narrow it down to 5 or 6. Give me the Miami Dolphins. I think they can win this game outright. I will take the 3.
All right, our best bets of the week are gold, silver, and bronze selections. Cam, give me your bronze.
Am I going to do this, Drew? Okay, so it's between... There's 3 teams or 4 that I'm going to like in the bronze category. Cards, Giants, Buffalo, San Fran. Which game do you like the most out of those?
Cards? Probably Buffalo.
Yeah, I like Buffalo a lot too. Indy. You know what? Indy. Man, I don't know what to do with the bronze. See, I have the games. I just got to put them in the right spot.
You want me to give you my bronze?
Yes.
My bronze will be the Philadelphia Eagles hosting the Las Vegas Raiders. I think they're going to smoke them. I'm sick of the Raiders nonsense. Get out of my life, Vegas. Minus 12.5. Huge spread, but I like it. Philly is my bronze.
Okay, Drew, you got me here. I am going to go with my bronze pick. I'm going to take the Arizona Cardinals.
Let's go. I like it.
Plus 9.5. Is that what it is?
Yep.
Arizona will be my pick there in the minerals. Wow. Interesting stuff. Now I just need a silver.
All right. My silver pick, Cam, will be... this is crazy, Cam. This is crazy. But I'm going Green Bay Packers in Denver. I think they win the game outright. It's only 1.5. I like them as my silver selection. Sorry, Denver. You're not going 7-0 at home. It's the Green Bay Packers show. Give me Green Bay as my silver.
I like it too, Drew. I think that can maybe make the final card. I'm going to go with the Buffalo Bills as my silver pick. What are they? Minus 1.5?
Minus 1.
Minus 1. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, Buffalo to beat India, but New England. I think they win that game by 10.
My gold pick will be the same team, the Buffalo Bills, minus 1 on the road in Foxborough. I don't think New England's going to sweep them on the season. This isn't Tom Brady's Patriots. Give me Buffalo as my gold.
Next.
Damn, your best bet of the week.
Miami. You said it. This is the game. The Miami Dolphins will be my gold pick. See, I'm getting back to my roots. I should probably lose Buffalo and put another dog in there for 3 dogs instead of 3 favorites. See what happens when
I thought about putting Indy as my bronze holder.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm putting Indy as my silver pick. And I'm going to make Buffalo. You can have Buffalo, whatever, so we have different minerals. Indy, what are they, 12.5?
Plus 11.5.
11.5. Okay. You're right. Sorry, I'm just looking at a different spreads all over my spreadsheet here. Okay. Yeah, I'm taking 3 dogs.
Wow.
Indy,
Cardinals,
Arizona,
Colts,
Miami. Yep, dog's breakfast, just the way I like it. That's when I win. Like last week, Saints, Tennessee. Stay in your lane, Cameron. Shit teams getting points.
I like it. Our gold, silver, and bronze selections are in, Cam. Any final thoughts or remarks for the people of the show?
No, we love you. Don't go wild on Christmas. Hopefully, play on the websites, Bally Sportsbook, guys who sponsor the show. It's good for us. We'll see you in Kingston in the new year. Drew and I will be there.
Link in the description below to buy tickets. Have fun with us. Watch the Bills maybe lose to the Broncos.
Drew will say, watch me after the show, watch me drink. We'll play over-unders how many drinks and shots Cam could do, because I think we're getting obviously I'm not driving. We're getting a hotel. So, it'll be fun.
Watch Cam stressed out as the Seattle Seahawks blow their round 1 win against, who knows? They might be on the road in round 1.
Drew, I'm going to be honest with you. This year's been a success regardless. They're a team on the rise, and I thought they'd be better. Not like this, though.
Yeah, fair enough. House money they're playing with. That's what they like to say. And watch me stress out over a Bills win. That's what happens in the playoffs. All right. Please click like. Please click subscribe. Please rate and review on all audio platforms. Let us know your questions for Cam below for the Thursday show. Make them funny. Make them entertaining for Cam. Ask him some crazy stuff like what product is he putting in his hair or something. I don't know.
No. Any question that you tell me other than crazy. Anyway, Drew, you tell the people. I'll answer anything. What's your favorite dog food? I told you no wet. I've eaten milk bones on air before because Valpo, being Alpo, the dog product, didn't cover in a game. So I had to eat a milk bone. See, that's what I do. When I say I'm going to do something, Drew will tell you, I'd make a lot of mistakes, but I do. I am a man of my word.
It's true. He is a man of his word. Click like, click subscribe. Buy your tickets to our live show below the mansion in Kingston on January 11th, Sunday of the Wild Card weekend. And join the Drew and Stu Pick'em contest. Also, link in the description. And we will see you on Thursday. Good luck tonight, everybody. Fly, Eagles, fly.
Fly, Eagles, fly.